Good afternoon, everybody. We are here. We are back. My goodness, it is a beautiful day today. And with such beauty comes such pain, man. I am going to sneeze. I can almost guarantee you I sneeze during this live stream. If not, you're going to hear some sniffles. We've got Dark Bro, FRST, first in the chat, baby. Kenneth is number 2. Kenneth, Matthew Wheeler, Matthew, Mr. Brian, all of you guys. So glad to have you in here, man. Let's check out and see what the market is doing. Kristen made it today. Perfect, Kristen. Thank you very much for making it. AMC. Oh my gosh. AMC no longer on the screen because AMC, oh my goodness, is falling. Down below $5, back up to close the day at $5.13. 512. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 1133 right here. We've got GameStop sitting at 2246 at the close, 2267 after hours. Bitcoin $30,305. My gosh, man, still sustaining these $30,000 levels. The NASDAQ getting hit pretty hard today, falling down 0.35%. Coming back and bouncing off the intraday lows around 12,026 to close at about 12,126. Bouncing up nicely towards the end of the day, second half of trading. Bior Therapeutics, $2.66 or $2.60 flat. No volume whatsoever on Bior Therapeutics, so this stock looks like Braille. Ethereum sitting at nearly 2,100, $2,087. Shiba Inu coin 1131, nice gain into the close here. Dogecoin sitting at 8.8 cents. Bitcoin sitting at 30,309. Mullen Auto 10 cents. Sundial sitting at $1.51. CEI $1.71. The SPY 412.50. BBIG closing the day at 26.24 cents. Highcroft Mining 51.51 cents. Highcroft Mining actually bouncing back a little bit over the last couple of days here. It did end down 5% today, but bouncing back from where it was. Pretty sure we were down, 31 cents. So Highcroft jumping from 31 cents up to 51 cents. Not bad action over the last 3 weeks there. Netflix $338. The QQQ $318, down 0.20% today. And Ape sitting at $1.66 at the close, up 5% on the day as AMC, man. AMC got hit pretty hard, and Ape did pretty well today. We're going to watch Bitcoin, the only crypto that's currently in the purple right now. Keep that on the screen. Bless you, bless you. Thank you, Kenneth. Thank you, Matthew. Salute. Thank you very much, Kristen. You guys are crazy anticipating my sneeze there. I promise. It's the beautiful weather that's doing it to me. George, Mr. Gomez, what's going on? Pretty much all my fault. I decided to buy AMC today. Darn it, George. I knew somebody was to blame. And it was you. George, man, it was not your fault. I promise you, dude. I don't know exactly what happened. I did see the headlines talking about some clarity or some decision on the conversion. Let's see if that was from the judge or if that was just like Adam Aaron wanting a decision to be made soon here, or what the actual news was. Let's see. Here we go. Fresh request for some info. Yes, please give it to us. Let's see. Dude, I do not want to sign up. I'm telling you, man. These news sites, they make you sign up. All from a day ago. I don't know. Seeking Alpha had a great news article on it, but I'm not going to sit there and read it. Fresh review request for the conversion to come through. I don't know if that was Adam Aaron or AMC making that request or who was doing it. But, guys, this is dead on evidence that AMC does not want the conversion. Ape does want the conversion. So if you think the conversion is going to go through, Ape is most likely going to go up. and AMC is most likely going to go down. That is not me saying that. That is the market saying that. Anytime there's news of the conversion happening, AMC gets hit hard. APE, anytime there's news of the conversion happening, APE goes up hard. So please just know that conversion is going to be very important for the price of AMC and APE. All right, what do we got here? Let AMC fall, let it fall. Pick it back up at the bottom just before bankruptcy, and pick up Mullen Auto as well. Dude, Mullen Auto is beaten down so far in price. It is crazy. 10 cents on Mullen Auto, touching 9.8 here. Yeah, 9.81 cents, and barcoding the rest of the day in this 10 cent range, touching 10, 10.03, 10, 10.03, 10, 10.03, bouncing back and forth in that range all day long today. No real action whatsoever. But 10 cents on Mullen Auto is cheap as can be. Look at the weekly graph here. This weekly graph, Mullen Auto years ago doing very well over the recent time frame. If we just look at the weekly, going back to the bull market of 2021 here, it was at $15 a share. Now it's at 10 cents a share. Touching 8.8 cents a couple days ago. Now it's at 10 cents a share. Mullen Auto is absolutely it's just a red candle magnet, man. And I really don't know why it's such a red candle magnet, but yeah, Mullen Auto is looking extremely cheap right now. Does it stay cheap? Does it bounce back? I don't really know. I don't follow it close enough to know what they got going on, but Mullen Auto, definitely one of the stocks that is looking very cheap right now. Thank you to whoever gave me the membership. Depends on when you got it, Matthew. I know that Pat, he sent a lot of them out recently. Richie sends a ton of them out. Moji sent some out. You got some from Tim as well. Not exactly sure who yours came from, but most likely from Moji, Pat, or Richie. Could have been from Tim as well, though. So if you're going solar, go 100. It's around 50 to 60 with 2 batteries, but you get 25,000 government. Okay, I didn't know about the government rebate. Plus, you pull enough to sell back, and you get paid instead of paying. Yeah, that part actually might make a huge difference. So with that rebate, dude, that's not bad. You got Tesla, right? You went with Tesla. Is that where, is that the rebate specifically for Tesla, or is that anybody in this area? Dude, because 50 to 60, I don't know where you're at, but Ohio might even be better because we don't have any sunshine. We get sunshine 4 months out of the year. They might be even better. The Federal Aviation Administration, yes, man, the FAA in full effect today. If you guys can't see it, just look at AMC. AMC, anytime they request that review, man, or request the conversion, AMC stock dumps off. I was really concerned that AMC was going to see prices close below $5 today. I did have some AMC concerns about closing below $5 after being at nearly $6. That would have been a 20% decline. But AMC was up in the 550s earlier today, testing this 570 range at the open and testing the same area yesterday and the day before, testing the same area. Unable to break it and coming all the way back down to 490 like it did. I thought we were going to lose that $5 ground, but now we might just be using this 539 as a level of resistance on AMC as opposed to a level of support. It's never good to turn a level of resistance into a level of support. Or no, other way around. Never good to turn a level of support into a level of resistance. But that might be what we did with AMC and all this talk about a conversion. Gianluca Zizzari. My gosh, dude, if you ever heard a great name before, that is one of them right there. Gianluca Zizzari. Glad to have you in here and gracing us with that beautiful name. Mullen is okay. They're stocking stocking battery for the Mullen 5 car and have a large. Oh, that's most all solar. Oh, gotcha. All right, Kenneth. Cool, man. Very cool. That is good to know, man, because it has been something that I was thinking of over the last couple of months. Obviously, I don't know if I'm ready to pull the trigger on it yet or not, but it is something that I am looking at doing. So, Mullen is okay. They're stocking the battery for the Mullen 5 car and have large orders for the release soon. Do they have any cars on the road yet? Because a lot of people are interested in Mullen Auto since it's beaten down in price so much. But it's just one of those stocks that I know is beaten down, but I never look at really the reasons why. I never really look at the reasons why they're beaten down, if they're diluting investors or what they got going on. 3 electric vehicle companies that are a better buys than Mullen. All right, well, that's probably a Motley Fool article. Let's see why recent news is a red flag. Mullen makes deliveries. That was 2 weeks ago, man. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see any major news articles that would talk about why it's been beaten down in price so much over the last week. I'm telling you guys, it's very warm in this room up here. I'm gonna need to turn the air conditioning on soon if the weather doesn't change a little bit, it's going to get crazy. Picked up some MPW just in time for it to drop. On the other hand, 13% dividend isn't too bad. Yeah, dude, that 13% dividend on MPW, and I don't know when you got in, but I wouldn't be terribly concerned. Look, I don't think that MPW is going to be a short-term play. It can be if you want it to be, and we see a little bit of a bounce here. Back up to this $9 area and potentially retesting the $10. $10 is going to be a decent level of resistance now, seeing as how significant it was as a level of support in the past. That takes you literally all the way back to 2020 and then all the way back to 2017 as resistance. $10 is going to be strong. So looking at these levels that MPW is currently at, REITs, they are very nice for their dividends, but if you're looking at this in terms of capital gains as well, MPW could easily get back on track to where it was before in this $15 to $20 range. You've doubled your money at that point. But not only have you doubled your money, you are still looking at a 14+% dividend. You could just sit there, watch your portfolio double or triple in price by holding this long-term, 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and just continue to rake in a 15% dividend every single year. And if the stock price increases, the dividend should increase as well. So that 15% that you're currently making, if it bounces back up to $20, $30, $40, you might end up making a 30, 40, 50% dividend on your money, and that would be incredible to have an annualized 50% dividend plus 200-300% gains. Patrick, thank you very much for the super chat. Patrick coming in hot. Pat, I thought you were off today, man. Dark Bro is first. Dilly with some authorized high drilly. Oh my gosh, man. It is very warm. I don't even know if, yep, you guys can see it. It's very warm in here, man. So that authorized hydration is necessary. Patrick, thank you very much for the Streamlabs super chat. Really appreciate that, but even more so, I appreciate the authorized hydration that came along with it so that I don't pass out. It's 84 degrees outside. I don't even know why I don't turn the air on. Because it's going to be like 50 tonight. That's why. It's a very weird time of year when it's 84 during the day and like 50 at night. Nobody likes that. Hey, Clay, I love your videos, bro. Ray De Silva. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the positive feedback. A lot of people leave a lot of negative feedback. The internet's full of negative feedback. So anybody that gives me positive feedback like that, I got to say thank you very much for it. I bought Bitcoin at 33.35. What should I do? Joy, what do you mean? What are your plans? Why did you buy it at 3.35? You're making some money right now. You're up, like 0.1% or something. So it is up to you. When you bought it, did you plan on just owning Bitcoin and watching it go back up to 40, 50, 60,000 over the next couple of years or so? Did you plan on holding until the bull market takes place? What were your intentions when you bought Bitcoin? If you had no intentions, if you didn't have sort of an exit plan in mind, you're not really making an investment at that point. You're kind of just going out there and doing something. You should have some sort of a sell plan in mind, whether that is no sell, you're just going to hold Bitcoin and see what happens with it, or you're going to try and scalp a percent here, buy back in, scalp a percent there, and over time just be able to accumulate more Bitcoin. So what is your plan with what you did? And then we can kind of go from there, because right now, if you're trying to look at the range for Bitcoin, it's doing very well and it is bullish. Okay, look at this graph right here, this ascending trend line that we've got on the daily. It is very steep and it is following it nicely. We may pull back, okay? Bitcoin might not just continue to rise from here. Bitcoin might bring back down to 29,004, 29,000, 30,000 by the end of the month. We might see a little bit of a pullback to this trend line like we have over the last couple of months. Since the beginning of the year, this trend line right here has held up very well. So, you might see a little bit of a pullback. If that scares you, maybe you bought too much Bitcoin. Maybe you're too heavily invested. If that doesn't bother you, if you might want to use that as a dip buying opportunity, or if it ends up breaking down below this trend line, that could be your line in the sand, time to sell and cut your loss or whatever. But Bitcoin has been looking very bullish since the beginning of 2023. It's been ascending nicely, but tell us a little bit more about your plan when you got in. Was Bitcoin a swing trade? Was it a day trade? Was it a long-term hold? What were you looking for when you bought in? Today, just after the afternoon stream, Mr. Brian, you picked up some MPW today, just after the afternoon stream. Well, I don't know where you got in at, dude, but after hours, it's already up a little bit, sitting at $8.35 after hours. One thing that you can do, and I don't know how much you bought, Mr. Brian. I don't know if you bought 100 shares or not. But if you bought 100 shares, selling options is also something that you could do on MPW, and you could add some additional income. So Frank and I, you might have heard us talking about it in the stream earlier today. You could generate pretty conservatively, I would say 0.25% to 0.5%, and a little bit more aggressively, 1% per week, selling either covered calls or buying puts on MPW, and adding 0.25% a week to your income on top of that 15% dividend is really gonna make a game changer when you're starting to earn 30% a year annualized interest on MPW. You really can't beat that type of interest if you're trying to be a little bit more conservative and prudent in your investing. Mullen owns a lot of overseas delivery cars under 10,000. They have the SUVs and box trucks from a Mullen Auto that they bought. Plus, the release of the Mullen 5 will jump them in 4 plants that they own. All right, Kenneth is our Mullen man. Kenneth, since you follow Mullen, you're gonna be our Mullen man when we need to know stuff about Mullen. So to me, and one of my concerns always when you've got these littler companies, sorry guys, my nose is just really bothering me today with these allergies. So if you see me sniffling or going like this, it's just because it's itching really bad. With companies like Mullen, it always makes me wonder if they're ever going to generate revenue, or if they only ever go down in price because their plan on sustaining their company is through dilution. That's my major concern when it comes to companies that only ever go down. If Mullen is legitimately trying to get a Mullen 5 out there, build up their vehicle base, grow their distribution plants and their manufacturing facilities, it could turn into something a little bit longer term. And right now, it does beg the question, is 10 cents a rock bottom price, or are they going to do some ridiculous reverse split and then go down even further? What's the reverse split talks? What are the reverse split talks going on right now, Kenneth? Because I know it's been down below $1 for a very long time, and if it continues to go down or doesn't make that dollar mark, they're either going to get delisted or they're going to have to reverse split. What's up, Clay? Hope everyone is feeling good. Declan, yeah, doing good, man. Just got some allergies you got to deal with. Authorize Blue Pumpkin Nation. 30 Sanchez. We love blue pumpkin nations. Don't worry, Joy. Bitcoin has only 21 million supply. That's all there will ever be. Plus, when it halves, it'll go even higher. Yeah, so the Bitcoin halving is when miner rewards are half of what they currently are. And typically, when you're getting rewarded with half, the price has gone up in the past to offset the losses from mining less. So it is something to consider. I think that takes place in 2024, though. Is that correct? Let's see. Can you do some TA on ARB? Yeah, ARB is Arbitrum, right? I'll pull that up, and then we'll do that. I saw a couple more chats come across it. We'll see here. ARB, Arbitrum. Yes. Wow, Arbitrum's doing pretty well today. You know what? Technical analysis is actually going to be a little hard to do on Arbitrum, because this is the one that was airdropped, right? This is the one that was airdropped a couple of weeks ago. Well, I got it up on the screen. We'll look at it in 2 seconds here. Day trade. Well, you know what, Joy? If you're looking at day trading Bitcoin, all right, what you're going to be looking out for are these tight channels that it's currently in. And let's look at a 5-minute graph. Okay, I don't know what your spread looks like, but honestly, if you're day trading and you bought, you're going to be a little bit concerned below this line right here. Okay, this line at 30,000, where is it at? 30,378 is going to prove to be resistance. Be bullish above this line. Be bearish then if you're day trading below either more conservatively, okay, 30,200, or beyond that, you could hold it all the way back down to 30,000 with some levels of support there. So I would be focused on this channel that's forming over the last couple of hours between 30,370 and 30,200. If you're going to take advantage of those levels, I would actually be selling if this does not break. If this starts to curl back over right here and you are day trading Bitcoin, I would be selling either now, or if you want to be a little bit more aggressive, you can wait to see if it breaks it. But 2 purple lines here in a rejection off this resistance most likely means it's going to curl back over and continue in this channel. If you do get a green candle right here and it breaks through, I would absolutely try to take it. If you're going to try and scalp some quick gains, another $100 higher, or all the way back up here to 30,600. But this is the channel that I would be looking at if you're scalping right now. 30,370-ish down to 30,200. Depending on where you're buying at, though, your spread might take you out of the game on there. So this candle's already curling back over. It might reattempt. That's why it's much riskier to be day trading. But this is what I would be looking at the moment. 33 down here to 32. Let's see. Matt says, I hope all is good, Clay. As of now, I'm thinking of buying 1-to-1 calls and puts out of the money for Tesla, earnings to hedge. Can you please explain the implied volatility correction theta in this scenario? Thanks. I don't know when their earnings call is. Can you tell me when their earnings call is? That would help a little bit. But if you are, if you're looking at buying, gosh, dude, buying calls and puts, it's going to be an aggressive strategy either way. But yeah, we could talk about it. When's their earnings call, and what dates, what expiration date are you looking at buying there? Because if their earnings call is next week, dude, you're probably going to get hit pretty hard with theta. Let's see here. Bitcoin sucks. MBTC bought it at 1611 and traded it with a bot. It's now at 3029. It's like buying Bitcoin, but you're getting more bang for your buck. Now, Kenneth, I don't know what MBTC is. Is that some sort of a wrapped Bitcoin or Bitcoin on a different platform? Please let us know what MBTC is. I had to sell most of my portfolio to pay the bills, unfortunately, but get a check back into a few different cryptos and dollar cost average for the next few years, I think. You know what, Declan, man? Never feel bad. And I know a lot of people do, but never feel bad, dude, if you've got to sell some of your investments in order to pay for the bills. Number one priority, and you guys probably know this, you've probably taken some psychology classes, you've got to reach that hierarchy of needs. You know, you've got to make sure that you're taken care of. You've got food, clothing, shelter, all of that stuff before you can actually take yourself to the next level. So never feel like you should give up your rent, give up your electric bill, skimp on being able to eat simply in order to buy a Shiba Inu coin, man, or a Doge coin or something like that. You have to make sure that you're taken care of before your investments are taken care of, man. Hey, and look, Bitcoin's breaking out right now. So Joy, right? Joy was grabbing Bitcoin, looking for the day trade. If Bitcoin's breaking this level, sustains a move above this 33, then the next level that you're looking at could be in this tiny little range right here, up another $100 to 30,480, or even testing this resistance right here at 30,630. So that's what I'd be looking at if Bitcoin does not get rejected in this area, and indeed it does break through. The good news is you do have a little bit of a trend line that seems to be sustaining right now. So touching these higher lows that are being met, you could also use this if you want. It could come back down and continue to bounce up off of this trend line. If it breaks the trend line, might be an exit for you. If it gets rejected off some horizontal resistance in this area right here, might be an exit for you. So definitely something to look at on Bitcoin if you're trying to trade it there. All right, April 19th options, April 21st or 28th for the options there. All right, for Tesla, yeah, let's try to pull up Tesla real quick. See what we got in terms of, gosh. All right, so Tesla right in the middle of this longer term resistance and support. What's it hit? It's right in the middle here as well. So this actually could set up pretty well for an earnings breakout or an earnings miss and coming back down. If it kind of consolidates, right, into, let's make a little wedge on here so we can see kind of what Tesla has been doing. If Tesla consolidates to the fact that it's hitting some lower highs, at the same time, we're just going to bring it from here, from the support here. At the same time that it's hitting some higher lows. Okay, we've got ourselves a nice wedge forming into the earnings report, which is going to be taking place right in this, right as the wedge converges here. You said it's the 21st. So we're most likely going to converge. This is what I would be looking at. And let me just tell you, technical analysis is only as good as the analyst that's doing it. So don't take this as anything other than me drawing lines on a screen. But my upper end would be in this area right here at about $200, and my lower end would be in this area down here at about $165. So assuming that it continues to consolidate here, what I would do is most likely just wait until right prior to the earnings call before going in and buying. Why? Theta decay is going to pull the price of the Tesla options down a little bit. So you're going to get a little bit better of a deal if you are buying those options if you wait. Now, the implied volatility is going to be high. So Tesla's going to have or should have some nice premiums this week, which is what we're going to look at a second when I pull up the options chain right here. Now, when you're looking at strikes, okay, I don't know if I would necessarily pick a strike all the way up at 206 and all the way down at 165. Clearly, it's going to be expensive because the implied volatility is going to increase the price of the premium a little bit. But the further you go out, the cheaper the option's going to be. The riskier the option's going to be, absolutely, but the cheaper the option should be. So if you're looking at an earnings beat, the price is going to rise. Therefore, your call options would do better. If you're worried about an earnings miss, you're going to see some put options do very well. So I do kind of like the fact that it's consolidating into this range ahead of the earnings report right there. And we do have a decent extended, support and resistance here. You guys can see this, but look, if we pull it down a little bit, you can see it's testing a tighter level of resistance as well. And if we pull this up a little bit, you can see it's testing a tighter level of support as well. So looking at that level, it's about 178 to 180, and then the upside might be 195 to 197. Keep that in mind, if those could be some decent strikes to be looking at. But options for next week, most likely you're going to see the move the day after the earnings report comes out, which you said apparently was on Thursday. So looking at that, man, if you're going in that range right there, these are currently calls. So your calls that are in the money are everything below the 185. Technically 185 is in the money after hours here, but closed right at 185 today. If you were interested, remember the calls, you might want to take all the way up to 195 for next week if you're trying to play this tighter level of resistance. 195 is going to cost you $385 to buy that 185 or to buy the 195, sorry. Now, beta decay, dude, you're going to watch, if everything else remains steady, you're going to watch 50 cents get eaten off the price of that stock every day, or eaten off the price of that premium every day, which is why, if it continues to consolidate, let the data decay kill the premium before the earnings report comes out. Now, the inverse, puts. For the puts, if you want to be a little bit tighter on your strike, you could go 180, maybe 178 or so. And if you're looking at the cost of those puts, if you're going down to 180, 178, now the 178 range, 175 maybe, is going to be similar to the call option that you got there. $350. I absolutely believe that those prices should be a little cheaper as it continues to consolidate into earnings there. But you're going to get a decent hit if you're buying on either one of those. If it dumps in price, you're going to lose your premium on the calls. If it rockets up in price, you're going to lose your premium. So worst case scenario, if you go out and you drop $350 on calls and $350 on puts, if you think about losing 100% of the call or put, you're going to need to at least double the price of, the inverse, your call or put there. So just something to look at if you're looking at playing options on Tesla, Matt. I know that was a very long-winded answer, but something to think about if you're trying to play options on Tesla over the next couple of days here. So I haven't been in here in a while. You got AMC, GME charts still going. These plays are dead. Guard Forces rocking. Lots of other plays. AMC will never do what we want. Not an opinion. No, Spaniard, I do agree, man. I do agree. What we wanted to do is short squeeze. And I do believe with this conversion, Adam Aaron has single-handedly killed the short squeeze. That does not mean that this conversion can't, get rejected by the court and all of that stuff. So I do still have AMC and GameStop on the screen, absolutely. But I don't think that, you haven't been in here in a while, so I don't know if you knew my stance on it. But yes, you are correct. Very unlikely that AMC squeezes if Adam Aaron gets this conversion. I would say dead near impossible if he gets the conversion. Let's see. Thank you. Gonna look into it on payday. I want to have a bit of money in a lot of different places. Declan, very nice, man. Bitcoin on a little rally. Yeah, Bitcoin broke through that little tiny level of resistance that it had right here at the 30,370, and it's coming up to test this next level of resistance in between this area right now, and could be coming back up to the 30,006 that we were talking about a minute ago. So it is a very nice little technical break back out of this horizontal resistance at 30,370 and running up to test the next one either in this area right here where these wicks were, or if it breaks that, coming back up to the 30,650. So watching that, and hopefully Joy is making some money on that Bitcoin position. And Joy knows if you're day trading, well, you got to scalp some profits. So Joy, let us know if you took some profit or not. Brooklyn, look at SGT chart. Let me know what you think. You missed a super sticker yesterday. I would never miss a super sticker from you, Ryan. You're the only one that I would never miss. No, you guys know I would never miss any super sticker. If I did miss one, man, I am very sorry for that. All right, SGT, guys. We're going to pull up SGT if Chrome wants to work here. Oh, Arbitrum. Also, Arbitrum doing very well today, up 26%. It has a very, very short-term graph available. So if you're doing a technical analysis on Arbitrum, it's going to be extremely difficult because of the airdrop that brought this all the way down. So simply looking at a 7-day graph, no resistance on the screen right here because it's done nothing but break through and hit higher highs. So very, very difficult to do anything. And I don't know enough about the airdrop to really say anything about the fundamentals of Arbitrum, what they really did. All right, SGT, shared stake, ladies and gentlemen. Sitting at $1.05 right now, down actually quite a bit. Where are we going here? 3-month graph, I think. Yeah, let's go to the 3-month. We can pull this out. Yeah, 3-month graph is. Yeah, 3-month graph is fine. So it did fall back through that level of support around 150, and it's testing that dollar mark. This dollar mark right here is the upper end of the range. Bouncing off of it, you guys can see bouncing off of the 95 cents right here and curling back down again. The lower end is this 75-cent mark. So, Ryan, if you're looking at adding more or doubling down, 75 cents to 95 cents is kind of that range where you would be okay if this range of support is going to hold up. If you want to be a little bit more aggressive and wait for it to break through, the next level I'm looking at is after it breaks this, 60, 70 cent mark, 70 cents, 70 cents, 70 cents on the downside, is the 30 cent range, okay? 30 cents, though, last line in the sand, man, because we've looked at this. The last line in the sand that you're looking at here is that 30 cent mark. If it doesn't hold 30 cents, you're coming back down to this 1 cent mark. And I wouldn't want to hold it all the way back down to 1 cent unless you're literally just lottery ticketing it and you're going to be able to go in there and easily double or triple or quadruple your coins by buying at that 1 cent mark. So right where we're at, this 95 level could be some pretty decent support on the upper end of the range. Below it, you're looking at 70 cents. So you could buy in that area if you want to double down, and then the 30 cent range is what you're looking at below that on SGT there. So yeah, SGT getting hit pretty hard over the last couple of days, going from that $2.50 mark down to $1.05 right now. An MBTC or millibitcoin is the equivalent to 0.001 Bitcoin or 1,000th of a Bitcoin. Very good to know. You know what? I want to know if that's available on KuCoin. If I could throw a bot on that one as well, Kenneth. Because that Dogecoin bot, dude, that Dogecoin bot is doing pretty well. Let's see what No, I don't think that they have MBTC on KuCoin. Oh, hey bros, what's going on, Kombu? Glad to have you. Anyone into Litecoin? Tony D. Yes, there's a lot of Litecoin bros in this chat right now. That is for sure. Litecoin is Lifecoin. There you go. Look at that, Kombu. I like it. All hail Litecoin. Power of the sun, baby. Litecoin will replace gravity. Man, you guys are killing it. Very happy day. I found a dime while sitting on the couch. I immediately called my broker and bought 1 share of Mullen. Oh man, could you imagine calling your broker to buy 1 share of Mullen Auto and having a $10 commission on it like you would have 20 years ago? That would have been insane, man. I've been checking out Martin Shkreli's channel the past couple of weeks, and I must say, I was surfing in the mind of a genius. The guy is brilliant. You are getting a Harvard education with him. Spaniard, very nice show for your favorite new YouTuber. Appreciate that, man. If you guys want to check out Martin, make sure to check out Martin. Apparently, he went to Harvard. I've been accumulating crap coins, but want to start dollar cost averaging and stuff with utility. And yeah, you know what, Tony D, man, if you feel comfortable with your crap coin holdings right now, absolutely branch out and diversify into stuff like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and you know, some of these larger projects as well. Cardano, Polygon, stuff like that. That's got not a larger chance of success, but a more, I guess, sustainable growth pattern than something like a meme coin or one of these small lottery ticket plays does. Litecoin for president. I know I'd vote, man. Let's see. Get your Mullen now, and when it hits 110 million, or when the 110 million hits next week, the price will start to rally a bit. Even if you get it at 10 cents and sell it at 32 cents, take some profit and buy back in when it drops, and have now and later. Yeah, Kenneth, dude, if it runs from 10 cents to 30 cents, that is going to be a phenomenal gain to anybody that's holding there, man. United States is done. We are now the Litecoin Union. Clay, take a drink. I'm going to need to, man. I'm going to need to. We're going to do it now. Pat, I didn't even see this one. When did this one come across? Get some water. You'll feel better. I didn't even see that one come across, man. I must have been talking. Oh, my gosh. Patrick, thank you. I think Patrick's the only guy in here that cares about the fact that I'm dying of allergies right now. Patrick, thank you very much for the super chat. Absolutely appreciate that, and the sympathy, man, and the sympathy. I can see you understand that I'm suffering through the sniffles right now. Yes, Martin for president, baby. Let's get it. Go, go, go. All right, we're gonna regroup. All right, we're regrouped. We're doing good. Caught up on the chat. Very nice, guys. Caught up on the chat. You know what? We haven't looked at Paul Swap or KTO in a while. We're gonna look at Paul Swap and KTO right now. We're gonna pull that up right here. Is it time for me to buy Paul? Paul and Paul Zone leading the charge here. Dude, Paul Swap's actually still doing pretty well. Paul Swap's still doing very well here. All right, 3-month graph. Paul Swap not pulling back to the lows that we had. You guys can't see it. Hold on. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to sneeze. I can't do it. Oh my gosh. All right, Paul Swap sitting right down in this level of support right now at 4,300 or 430 points per coin. Not too bad, but it is forming a nice wedge. I wish I could draw on the graph here. We're going to stay little Clay the rest of the day. I'm literally crying right now with actual tears. Just give me 2 seconds, man. Wipe my eyes. Man. All right, Paul Swap. If you guys could see, like if I could draw on this graph right here, from the higher lows that we keep hitting, we have wedged into this area right here at 430 points per coin. And the lower highs that have been hit, we are forming a perfect wedge that leaves us basically in this area. Look, I mean, you guys can see touching right here at 430 and touching right here down into 430 on the lower highs and the higher lows that have been hit since the beginning of 2023. So a perfect wedge being formed on Paul Swap right now could lead to a breakout of the upside, or unfortunately, if you're holding Paul Swap, it could lead to a breakout of the downside. So be very careful with Paul Swap right there. The next one, KTO, Queenie's 10Xer. Let's see what KTO's got going on. KTO is up 10%, 8.22% on the day today over the last 3 months. Hey, bouncing back after that little mishap that they had. KTO running a 10x up to about 2,000 points per coin. Yep, 1976 right here. Dropping all the way back down to 300, 400 points per coin, and back up to 800. So KTO is actually picking back up a little bit. The volatility and the support seem to be there. KTO sitting on a $4 million market cap, and Paul Swap is sitting on a fully diluted $40 million market cap. So Paul Swap definitely the bigger coin in that situation right there. I'm right there with you. 2 Zertex and I'm feeling better. Yeah, dude, we are definitely going to need some Zertex or Claritin or a nice shower or something right now. It's crazy, man. Spaniard! Thank you very much for the super chat. Spaniard directly through... Is that through... Where's the thing? I don't even know where the thing is. Let's see here. The super chat says, some guy keyed my brand new Audi this week. It would have been worth it if only I could have caught him doing it. People are scum. Yeah, dude. You know what? People... Spaniard, I really don't get it, man. I really don't get why people have to do that. Hopefully you had insurance on it. That's not like an accident when somebody does. And I know I'm big again, man, but I gotta make it a point. People who are willing to steal or destroy other people's property, they really are scumbags, man. They really are scumbags. Thieves and people who want to destroy. They're not good people. You've got to build. You've got a choice. Every day that you live, you've got a choice to build up or destroy. And the people who choose to destroy, they do not have my respect. So, yeah, Spaniard, man, I do agree. I don't know if YouTube blocked that thing from coming over. Obviously, I see it here. I don't know if YouTube blocked it because it had some choice words in it. But, yeah, dude, people should not be destroying other people's property, man. I agree with you. That's not a good guy right there. If you own Litecoin, you would not be... Dude, if Litecoin is the answer to allergies, I'm going to have to go buy one. I'm going to go buy a Litecoin just to say you know what? Maybe I'll open up a Litecoin bot, and then I'll be buying and selling Litecoin all day. All day. And then I'll accumulate like 10 Litecoin. I could probably get a Litecoin. I want to see if I can get a Litecoin bot going over here. Let's see. Arbitrum bot's doing pretty well. No, I don't want a popular pair, man. I want to choose my pair. Custom. No, not Arbitrum. Litecoin. Yeah, you can't get a Litecoin. You can get a Litecoin bot going, man. That might be something that, if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. And that might be something I'm interested in, especially if it's going to clear my allergies. Hey, Bitcoin possibly curling back over right now. Look, reaching this resistance level. You can see it right here. We're going to pull this up a little bit. Reaching this resistance level right here at the bottom end of these wicks and at the upper end of these wicks right here. So this little level that it was trading at back on, what is this, 10, 11 o'clock this morning. And now seems to be curling back over. If you are day trading, and if Joey's still in here, I really don't think that you should hold it all the way back down to 30,372. You know, you're right here at 30,480 right now. Could be a decent time to take and watch it retest either this 30,370 or the ascending level of support that you got there. So definitely something to watch. Getting rejected off this resistance right here may not be the time to continue holding, but might be the time to take a profit. Declan, I believe it does, honestly. And if you don't know this, like I did, Baby Doge is a rewards token as well. You received it just for holding something. Do you think Baby Doge has more potential than Shiba, or is there too much of the supply? Oh, you know what, Declan? I don't know. I don't know enough about Baby Doge to make that decision. So Dark Bro obviously likes it. I'm sure there's other people that really like it out there. My main concern with it is popularity, okay? I know a lot of people know about Baby Doge, but, dude, the world knows about Shiba Inu coin. So, yes, Baby Doge has a lot of potential, but if you're concerned about being a little more stable, or if you're concerned about Baby Doge being a little bit too aggressive for you, I would still say Shiba's better, simply based on the popularity of it. Is it hard to get the bots? How much do they cost to run? No, Whit Reed, dude. So these bots, dude, I'm just using a bot on KuCoin right here. And the fees, it doesn't cost anything to actually run it. The fees that would be associated with it are just the trading fees that would take place on KuCoin. So what it basically does, man, and you could honestly set it up yourself if you wanted to and literally maintain your trade all day long, is it would set up, I'll show you a graph right here. So if you're looking at Bitcoin, right, and this is the price we're at right now, it would set up, and this is the parameters that you set. Obviously, it's going to go way lower, but if you wanted to be very tight, it would set up a buy right here, where I just put that line. It would set up a buy right here. It would set up a buy right here. It would set up a buy right here. So it would put a bunch of buys on, and at the same time, it would set up a bunch of sells, okay? So what you basically have is a grid that looks like this. If the price drops down, it buys. If it drops down more, buys some more. If it drops down more, it continues to dollar cost average on the way down. When it jumps back up, it sells. It sells. It sells. And then it re-puts your buys back on. Okay? So now it's using that midpoint and adding some more buys in case it dips back down. So what you always have is a massive amount of buys that are set up and a massive amount of sells that are set up. So as it dips, it buys. As it moves up, it sells. And then it re-adds those buys in and re-adds some sells back up even higher. So what you end up having, man, is a range that you set, and it will continue to buy and sell within that range until you tell it to stop doing so. So no, the fees are not anything that you'd be worried about. It's just you're going to have a lot of trades. So you're paying your trading fees, you're paying your spread or whatever, but it's still going to make you that money based on those trades coming over. So you could technically set this up with all your buys if you wanted to. It's just going to take you it would take you a while to constantly follow the price and add more sells and add more buys and add more sells and add more buys as as you hit your orders. That's basically what that bot does there. I know KuCoin does it. I don't know Polynex or whatever the other exchange is does it. If any of you guys are running a bot on a different exchange, let us know which one you're doing. Sorry, Clay. No, you know what, Kenneth? I don't know if I'm hooked on them yet or not, but the Dogecoin bot is profitable. So I'm looking at it like that, and I'll start testing some other ones and seeing what they do. But it is a good way to take advantage of the volatility and hold a coin that you're not sitting there leveraging on or worried about losing. You're basically just accumulating and taking advantage of the volatility in a passive way that I don't have to sit here and worry about it doing it. If I bought Dogecoin, I'm going to be down if Dogecoin goes down. If I have a bot running Dogecoin, I'm still going to be down if Dogecoin goes down. But it's just going to continue accumulating, and then it'll make some money when it goes back up. But, I'll be transparent with the bot. If Dogecoin's doing well, Dogecoin's doing well. If Dogecoin's doing bad, the bot's going to be doing bad. Still, same room, same roomie, but I have a nefarious plan. Oh, Tim, let us know what it is, man. Let us know. Oh, boy. Roomie don't know what's coming. What's the plan? Thanks, Kombu. Straight ignore. Next, never ignore. Next level. Thanks for the explanation. Wait, absolutely, man. Pionex, US. Pionex. All right, Pionex, if you guys want another one, that you could have the bots there. Patrick, we've got 5 green names coming in the chat right now. Thank you very much, Pat, for the 5 green names. Al got a green name. Buddha got a green name. Guest name got a green name. Keiki Shan got a green name. And Joshua Lindsay got a green name. Thank you very much, Pat. Listen, if you guys were one of the recipients of that green name, please say thank you to Pat. If you were not a recipient of the green name, still say thank you to Pat, man. Absolutely generous throwing those green names out there. Everybody except for Spaniard, Kombu, and PHX is green. Guys, click the darn button, man, and turn on gift receiving. Get the green name. Let's go. Spaniard, I don't know if you know how to do it or not, but make sure, click that thing that Pat sent and enable your gift receiving. Kombu has no idea what he's doing. He don't know how to do it. PHX, you do the same thing, man. You do the same thing. Get some green names, dude. Welcome to all of the green names, Kenneth. Thank you very much. Patrick, thank you very much. Baby Doge is your chance to hit like when Shib was. At those prices, 1 trillion, baby, will make you 1.3 million after taxes. At 0.0000002148 will cost you 21.48 at the current price. Dang, dude, not bad at all, because I don't follow the price of Baby Doge. What is the market cap of Baby Doge? Because if you turn to 2148, you are nearly 500xing to reach that million. 2148 turned into 1.3 million is nearly a 500x. So can you 500x, or is it going to require massive amounts of burns for Baby Doge to 500x? Welcome, new greenies. Next level. Thank you very much for saying welcome. Congrats, Dark Bro. Thank you. Welcome to all the green. Kenneth, thank you. Kombu, sick of the green, man. PHX, done. Nice. PHX, you're going to get a green if anybody else gives one, man. Thank you. Tim's going to gas him out. Tim, don't do it, man. Been trying to get Kombu a green name. Hey, don't get Kombu. Kombu has no idea what he's doing. He don't know how to get a green name, man. Speaking of green, the trees are in bloom. Spaniard, the trees are in bloom, dude. I'm sitting here sweating because of it. My nose is dripping because of it. If I start rubbing my eyes, they're going to be bloodshot red because of it. The trees are in bloom, dude, and it's funny, man. Life's most beautiful things are literally my kryptonite. Beautiful 75, 80 degree, clear blue sky, just spring days like we're having here in Ohio right now. One of the most magnificent things after a winter. Spring is breaking, and I'm sitting here looking through hazy eyes, sniffling like a moron. It's tough, dude. Just the cutest puppies and the cutest kittens that you could ever imagine seeing. I gotta be allergic. If they lick me, dude, I start doing the same exact thing that I'm doing right now. It's nuts. Life's most amazing things are my kryptonite. It's terrible, dude. It's terrible. Brookwood, you see Bitcoin going to 12,000 in the next 3 months. BlackRock CEO just said there will be a 75 basis point hike in interest rates. Oh my gosh, dude. Let me say this, Ryan. I think that the BlackRock CEO is most likely going to be wrong if things continue the way that they're going right now. I really do not see a 75 basis point hike in interest rates if inflation continues on the same direction that it's currently going. We are going to need a change in direction for 75 basis points. If we get 75 basis point hike, yes, Bitcoin could go down to 12,000. If we get some severe regulation, yes, Bitcoin could go down to 12,000. If neither one of those things happen, I'm very skeptical that Bitcoin will go back down to 12,000 from here. Patrick! Thank you very much for the super chat. Patrick says, congratulations to all of the new green names. Welcome to the legendary Claybro family, and may your finances be evergreen. 9,938 remaining. You just got to take it in and enjoy it, man. You gotta take in and enjoy the authorized titration when you can. Otherwise, you just got stuff dripping out of your nose, and it ain't no good. Patrick, man, thank you very much for that super chat. And thank you very much for welcoming all of the new green names that you brought to the bro fam, man. Thank you very much. Hood bro, turmeric capsules, an Indian food. Totally crushed allergies. You know what I should actually try? I like to spike some of my lemonades and you know those the ice brand flavored waters with a little bit of apple cider vinegar mixed with honey and the turmeric. I got a little bottle I bought it one time and then I just decided to make it because it don't make no sense to pay like $6 for a little bottle of that crap when I got a giant tub of turmeric in the cabinet and all the honey you would ever need and a big thing of apple cider vinegar. Dude, mix those three things together, put it in. I got to get back into doing that on a daily basis. That actually might help my allergies. So I'll probably do that and see how it goes. If animals lick you, then you lick them back. Build your immune system. Nope. That's not happening, Kai. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to be doing that. It's local bee pollen every day mixed with turmeric. No more sneezing for you on the yes, and eat an earthworm. You guys are crazy, man. Cool bottle. Where do you design your merch? Oh, my bro bottle. Dude, I just printed a bro sticker out and then put it on a water bottle that I had. No worries, Clay. Brandon will find a way to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Patrick, I think if I could agree with anything during this entire live stream, it would be that, man. Quarter lemonade, quarter sweet tea, quarter fruit punch. There you go, baby. What's the other quarter, man? Let us know. Is it true Elon gave the go-ahead? A Doge... PHX. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I have not seen that. And remember the Earthworm Jim. I do remember that game. Honey is good for allergies, but get honey from your local supplier because it is made from your local pollen. Yeah, that is what I heard. If you just go buy it from like Walmart or whatever, it's not gonna do anything. Spaniard, very active in the live stream, and Spaniard grabbing the last green name of the week. I love it. Patrick, man, thank you very much for throwing that green name out there, and Spaniard got that one. I'm telling you, Kombu has no idea how to get a green name, man. Kombu has no idea how to get a green name. Spaniard grabbing that one, guys. Overall, by now, nearly 48% of all baby doge in circulation has been burned. This is 199, what is this, quadrillion? I don't even know. Coins out of the total, 420 quadrillion. Sextillion, I have no idea what the number is there. Quintillion. Supply of baby doge coin. What crypto wallet you recommend and where to get it? If you're talking cold storage, probably just a Ledger. Okay, if you want like a little flash drive, Ledger or Trezor, two of the longest standing names. You can clearly get other ones too, but those are two of the longest standing. And then if you're just talking DeFi wallet, man, I'd go Trust Wallet or MetaMask. One of those two. Trust Wallet or MetaMask. Trust Wallet's through Binance. MetaMask is like their own. That was not the last green name of the week. Patrick throwing out another green name. PHX got it. There you go, PHX. That's what you get, man. We got Aruba Sue grabbing a green name from Tim, and Patrick throwing out another one to DRL. Patrick, man, thank you very much. Times two. Tim, thank you very much. Times one. Really appreciate you guys throwing green names out here. Kombu is the only gray name, man. Kombu, Mr. Brian, 2112 Crypto. You guys, I don't even know what you're doing with these crazy gray names out there. If you want a green name in this chat, you got a green name in this chat, man. Guys, get your names in the chat. Let's get some shout-outs going. Kenneth throwing another green name out to the chat right now. Patrick throwing a green name. Who's going to get it? 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 Don Carlo Jonaga got a green name from Pat. And Kenneth throwing out to Joshua. Now, Joshua is a name that I do notice. And I can guarantee you, Joshua is not in this chat right now. And Don Carlo is probably not in this chat either. So what does that mean? That means that Kombu does not have his gift enabling or gift receiving enabled. Neither does, who was it up there? 2112 Crypto. Guys, click on those green things. Enable your gift receiving and get a green name. Stop missing my comments. Fredo, aka Clay, bro. I would never do such a thing. I'm very sorry I missed your comment, Ryan. I'm very sorry about that, man. Pat hooked me up. Enable, baby. Oh, yes, Pat did hook you up, Spaniard. And we're back. Joshua is in here. Yes, Joshua, man. Loving it right now, Josh. Grabbing a green name. Thanking Pat for it. Perfect, guys. Let's see. I'm spending long-term disability money. Aflac. Yes, Tim, that's right, man. Tim, gosh, dude, stop talking about long-term disability. Tim, you're going to be good. Everything's going to be good. It's definitely going to be good. Guys, get your name in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs, and we will be back well, no, we're not going to be back this afternoon. We're done. We're done for the weekend. You got videos tonight. Watch them twice, man, because views are down big time right now. Watch the videos twice all weekend long. Put it on repeat if you guys want. Appreciate all of you guys for being in here. I keep sniffling, so we're going to take off. Get your names in the chat. We're doing these shout-outs, and please watch the videos tonight as well. Jay, man, peace out to you. Pat, see you later. Ryan, enjoy your weekend, man. Ice Bear, peace out to you later, bro. Spaniard, Dark Bro, see you later. Joshua, PHX, Kombu, man, enjoy your weekend. Tony D, Tim, Tony D, next level. Ryan, enjoy it. Kenneth, man, see you later. I'm Tens, enjoy it. Ryan, DD214, Ted, see you later. Nufo, Shiba, Inu, the pool, to Ahoo. Aiden, have a great weekend as well, man. Toodles to you, Kai. Timmy! Throwing a green name out to Christine. Christine, grabbing a green name. Christine, are you in this chat right now? Are you in this chat, Christine? I don't know if I've ever even seen your name before. No, Christiane. It looks like it's Christiane. Is it Christiane? Christine? Christiane. Miss Brace? Miss Brass? Are you in this chat? Who the heck knows? Christian grabbing a green name. We got next level. Whit Reed, Ryan, man. Enjoy your weekend. The franchise, PHX, Kombu, all of you guys. You know what time it is. Tim, man, thank you very much. I hope you feel better over the weekend, Tim. If you guys want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. Timmy! Turmeric capsules and Indian food. It'll help. You know, I don't even know if I've ever had, like, true Indian food. I might have to try this, Tim. I might have to try this. And, Ryan, I promise, I don't actually see any questions coming across, dude. I see Bitcoin going to 20,000 this year. Oh, yeah, Bitcoin could drop back down to 20,000. Bitcoin could drop back down to 20,000. Pretty easily off this level of 30, just tapping this level. And I don't even think it would need a ton of regulation to get back down to 20. But I do think 20 is a possibility if we don't see this kind of growth sustained. Whit Reed, man, see you later. Pat, enjoy your weekend. Tim, what? Makes everything better. D-Loud did? I don't even know. Is that food? Is that food that makes it better? Have a great weekend, bros. You too, Kombu. Ryan, man. See you later. Nufo, Kombu. Tim, man, thank you very much for everything. I do hope you feel better, Tim. I know it's not gonna be easy, man, but you're gonna get better. Everything's gonna be fine. And if you guys want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. Hold on! Patrick, I didn't even see this one come across. Patrick says, congratulations to all of the new green names. Thank you very much. Patrick, for the super chat and all of the new green names. Have a little... Thank you very much to the King Turkey, Pat. Now you can go on vacation. 9,937 to go. Pat, man, thank you. Enjoy your PTO, man. Enjoy your time off. Timmy with another one. Tim, thank you for the super chat. Tim says, I'm a Cashapp Kombu. $5 to get him a green name. I don't even know if that'll work, but do it, Tim. Thank you very much for the super chat. Loving it right now. Really appreciate that. And yes, Kombu's got to get a green name one way or another. King Turkey gets better every day. That King Turkey was good because I authorized the hydration before the King Turkey took place, so I could feel a difference when I did that one. Nufo, man, DD214, Tim, Nufo, Pat, DD214, all of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me, say it with me. Until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.